You've just connected to the Dial-Up Dads, the best podcast where two middle-aged fathers bring you the high-voltage dad wisdom at dial-up speeds. We're talking busted backs, forgotten passwords, and the kid stuff that drive us nuts. Yeah, the name sounds like a hotline for lonely moms, but we're okay with that. So grab your Crystal Pepsi, blast some Mighty Mighty Boss tones, and party like it's 1999. This is the Dial-Up Dads, with your hosts, Joe and Brian.
Jay apparently has made Jess a little upset. He's already changed his major.
Oh, really?
He gave up.
That's right. He started.
Yeah, this is week.
Yeah, Capital.
No, he's at OU.
Oh, he's at OU. That's right.
Yeah, he.
How did that go? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me record this. Talk about moving him in real quick.
Oh, okay, we're recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay, so the plan was because we don't have anything big enough to haul his stuff down to campus. We were going to enlist my dad to move in because he could borrow a truck.
Me. I got the van.
Oh, well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know next time. So we got a hold of my dad because we knew he could use one of his work trucks. And he said he was going to try to get one of his smaller ones. But the place he works for, they do a bunch of like cabinetry and like granite countertops and stuff. So I know he uses like big trucks, but when he said a smaller one, I was thinking, like a U-Haul size or something. He shows up and he backs it into the driveway, and I go out there. Like a couple other people had gone out. I see the truck. And I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, it's like 45. It's like 45 feet long.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what? He's like, well, I told you. He's like, well, I tried to get something smaller, but the only other smaller truck had to go into the shop. So this is what I ended up with. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, man, it is what it is. And when we had all of his stuff packed up in the loft, most of his boxes were sitting on the table that we have up there. So it looked like a lot more than it really was. Mm-hmm. So I told him the night before we were supposed to move him in, I was like, you need to take all your stuff, take it out to the garage. So when he calls him Peepaw, when Peepaw gets here, it was like, he just needs to pull in. We're going to pop the door, put the stuff on the truck so we can get going. So when the stuff migrated to the garage without the table, it already looked like a lot less. Uh-huh. So, man, I see the truck. I'm like, oh God. We load everything in. It fills up one row across the back of the truck and then 3 boxes. He's got his roommate moving in too. So I'm like, dude, you may as well just call your roommate and ask. It's like, do you need us to come get your stuff? And he calls her and she's like, no. It's like, we've already got all this stuff in my mom's car. I was like, all right. He's like, well, you just want us to pack up the rest of your shit too? Like, no. It's like, all right. So we drive down. We start heading down there. We get about halfway, and there was an accident on the freeway, so we had to take a detour through, they're not really mountains, but they may as well be mountains, like the Appalachians. And I'm like watching him in this big-ass truck in my rear view, trying not to get too far ahead of him, thinking, it's like, dude, if a wind or something comes through here, I was like, they're going to go toppling off the side of this mountain. Luckily...
Obviously, your dad was driving.
Yeah, my dad was driving. And my niece was with him. Me and my wife were in her car because we had some of his stuff packed up in there too. My nephew was driving down with some friends of his who used to go to OU. And so we get down there. They kind of had things mapped out. It's like, here's the entrance, or here's the exit ramp you need to take. And we'll have signs on where you need to go. They kind of had signs. If you need to go to West Green, you go here. If you need to go to East Green, you go here. It's like, well, we're on West Green. If you need to go to the front buildings, you go here. If you need to go to the rear of the buildings, you go here. I was like, but that was it.
If you have a semi, turn back around.
Well, right. Yeah, we'll get there. So it was like, we just happened to know where his dorm was because we went down there for the orientation a while back. So we go down and kind of go around, and he's kind of following in behind us and then just doesn't make the turn. I'm like, okay, where in the hell is he going? I was like, okay, maybe he just can't make the turn. He's trying to find somewhere to park. I don't know. Find out later it was too tight. He was going to hold up traffic and everything. So we go down. I can't make the turn to get into where we need to go. So I ended up passing through all the dorms, going all the way, like another 5 or 10 dorms down, Huey, come back, then go to the dorm that he's in, park. I get out of the car, walk back to where my dad now is in the giant truck, turning into the parking lot. The truck is taller than all of the overpasses.
Oh, man.
So, yeah. So he can't get to where we need to go. So he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. So he just stops in the middle of the parking lot. He's like, I'm just going to start unloading. I'm like, okay. So by the time I get to his truck, he's already got most of it unloaded. So I pop up in the back of the truck and start unloading the rest of it, and we get everything unloaded. He's like, well, I need to back out. I'm going to try to find some place to park. I was like, okay. I help him back out, and he takes off. He pops out of the truck real quick. He's like, look, if I find anywhere, it's not going to be for a couple miles. So I was like, I'm just going to head home. I was like, it sucks, but yeah, that's probably the best thing. So that was the last we see of him. So now I'm standing out in the parking lot, a couple 100 yards from the building where my nephew's staying, with all of his stuff, just waiting for someone to like come start hauling this stuff away, or just for them to show up so I can start taking stuff upstairs. I'm out there for like 30 minutes. Nobody. So finally, just some random person approaches and starts like, hey, do you know where this dorm is? I'm like, oh yeah, that's where my nephew's staying. It's if you just go straight, just take your car, just go straight back till you can't go any further. Oh, okay, yeah, great, thank you. So somebody else must have seen this person do this. Like, hey, you know where this dorm is? Like, oh yeah, just that's who this person asked, blah, 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 blah. So I just become like the de facto traffic person. Yeah. And like after like 3 or 4 people, I'm like, well, apparently I need to learn where the rest of the buildings are. So I started looking around for students. So like, you know, some 40-year-old guy like looking around for college students, you know, not the greatest look, but luckily a male student comes out. I'm like, hey, come here. It's like, what are these 2 dorms? He's like, oh, okay, this is Boyd, I think, and this is Trudley. I'm like, okay, that works. Thank you. So yeah, I ended up standing out there in total for probably like an hour and a half. Oh, man. Like directing traffic, telling people where to go, and like helping people back out. And all in all, we left at 1:30 in the afternoon. We got home at like 8:30 at night. Yeah, it was a much longer day than I anticipated. But he got moved in.
Okay. How many roommates does he have?
Just one.
Okay. And you said he already changed his major? What was his major originally?
His major was nursing. He called me. He moved in on a Thursday. His first class was the following Monday. That following Monday, so 1 week later, he called and said he was thinking about changing majors to business something or other or marketing. And I told him, personally, I would rather go, if it was me, I would do it over again. I was like, I would go the business route. And he's like, no, it's business marketing. I was like, okay, that's not what you said, but...
Yeah, business marketing and marketing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well, it's like, still, I would focus on business. I was like, I think AI is going to take off here in the next 5-10 years, and marketing is going to be an AI thing. So focus on business. So then we just found out like today that he has changed to business and communications. So we don't know if that is one thing or if he's decided to double major.
Okay.
Which would be a lot.
Yeah.
So
I tried to do a minor in college and it was a lot. So I can only imagine what a major would be.
Yeah, the double major, that's too much.
Why did he wanted to move on from nursing?
He said something about his nursing lecture. I'm not entirely sure what the issue with that. He tried to explain it, but I didn't understand. Okay. And then he was having some issues with his anatomy class. The only thing I remember him talking about was needing to learn all the bones. He's like, there's so many bones, 206 of them. No, originally he said 208. It's like, apparently somebody's broken a couple extra bones, because I only remember 206. And then I thought I was going to help him with, okay, just remember the foot bones, then remember the leg bones, and work up like that. But he'd already come up with that plan. I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's what you need to do. To me, I was like, yeah, there's 206 bones in the body. You know, half of them are the same thing. Because, like, you got all the bones in the arm, but you got the same bones in the other arm. So 206 quickly becomes 103, basically. So that's not quite the crazy.
It's not as crazy as
Yeah, it's not as crazy as it sounds, but I'm sure there's more going on. To me, honestly, it sounds like an overreaction.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I went in, wanting to do entrepreneurship because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So,
Yeah.
And then later on, it became teachers. I'm a big proponent of it's okay that you don't go to college, especially if you're not sure what you want to do.
Yep.
Figure out what you want to do first, see if there's any other avenues that can get you there without spending a lot of money. And if that doesn't work and you need to go to college, by all means, do it. I think it's a great experience for sure.
Yep.
I think he's going to learn a lot. So, yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yep, same here.
How does it feel for him to be gone?
I am okay with it. He needs this. He needs to have that distance from so much help.
Okay.
So, some people need the help right there. Some people need to be able to spread their wings.
Yep.
And he has been asking to spread his wings for a few years, and now now he's finally got the rope that he's been asking for.
Well, awesome, man. All right, we'll end it here.
I'll go into more detail in part 2. Hey, thanks for hanging with us. If you liked what you heard, or even if you didn't, please help us out by leaving a comment, a like, and subscribing. Until next time, we are the Dial-Up Dads.